Mostly in this world, people expect you to be a certain person. With courage, you can break through those expectations and you can take any direction you want.
You have to live freedom from fear. You have to be bold enough.
Never be afraid of being the first one, of doing something.
I think in life, you must make a choice. Either you do it or you don't. But if you think a thing is difficult, then you've already lost half the battle.
For me, what is courage? Courage is belief.
You have to believe in yourself enough to say, whatever the odds are, I'm going to give it my best shot.
Courage is the ability to do something that is challenging or difficult or dangerous. You have to push past the voice that's telling you to stop.
Courage is to chase your dreams, because courage changes everything.
Creativity takes courage, willing to try something that people never tried. It's curiosity, the hunger of knowledge, and the desire of being the best. And you gotta have an endless passion for it. You have to be a lot of things to be a good chef. Sometimes you have to be a cook. You have to be a farmer. Sometimes you need to be a scientist. You also need to be an artist. I decided to be a chef, and I left Taiwan, where I was born, when I was 13. And I want to learn French cuisine, so I got to go to France. And then I spent 17 years. It wasn't easy for an Asian that tried to get into culinary world in France, but only when you learn from the best of the best, you know how to be better than that. I dream to have a restaurant that I can cook in, so I decided to come back to rediscover Asia and settle down here and start up my own restaurants to show people what André is. And I'm living in my dream. I always want to be inspirational. I want to be the person that could inspire more chefs, more young generations. Yeah, that's my dream. For me, what is courage? Courage is belief. Courage is self-discovery, because courage changes everything.
I think in life, you must make a choice. Either you do it or you don't. It was courageous when I took the decision to go to Hong Kong. I just graduated. I never planned to be an actress, but I've been given an opportunity to try it, so I'm going to go there and see what I can do with it. Courage is doing things which is out of your comfort zone. Courage is standing up for yourself. If you have a dream, you know, to pursue it. I've always had a very clear impression and direction. I always steer clear of the very stereotypical roles of, you know, the woman who is always portrayed as very frail, very fragile. I was able to learn the martial arts quite quickly and easily, so it opened up completely new doors for me. And at that time, it was quite a men's world. So the biggest test, I guess, came when I had to do my first major stunt in this film, where I didn't realize how dangerous it was. You see, if you think a thing is difficult, then you've already lost half the battle. That when you hesitate, that's when you could get into serious trouble. It's hard work, it's determination, it's courage. I mean, courage in the sense that you have to be brave enough and believe in yourself enough to say, you know, whatever the odds are, I'm going to give it my best shot. Courage is to chase your dreams, because courage changes everything.
Mostly in this world, people expect you to be a certain person. But do you only want one way in life? Only one career? Courage is the ability to do something that is challenging or difficult or dangerous. I started racing about 10 years ago, Anytime you start to try something new, you have to have a certain amount of courage because you're going into the unknown and you're pushing yourself outside your comfort level. Racing at the level I've been racing at, you're around professionals who have been doing it their entire life, and you're constantly put in your place, and there's no lying and there's no hiding because you can see if you're fast or not in the lap times and in the data and what you need to improve. The thing mentally is, before you get in the car, is really to be calm with your thoughts and really focus on what it is that you need to do. And when you do that, it takes the nerves away. You have to push past the voice that's telling you to stop and you don't want to do this anymore. You have to block that out and to move forward. When you start to get something that's been positive and reinforcing that decision to be, outside of your comfort zone, and it's an affirmation that you should continue on doing it. For me, racing has really helped me as a person and as an individual because it tests me in ways that nothing else does.
With courage, you can break through those expectations and you can take any direction you want again and again. Courage is diversity. Courage changes everything.